Hi guys, today we're going to do 3 different letters. We're going to practice Y, J, and P. And remember, these are letters that are small, but they're also descending letters. So we're going to keep them between the 2 lines and below the line. Nothing's going to be up here tall. Okay, let's get started. So remember, we always start first with the uppercase capital letter, Y. And guess what? Uppercase Y and lowercase y pretty much look the same, except uppercase Y doesn't go down below the line. It sits up on top of the line. Lowercase y, we're just going to make a diagonal small line to the bottom, jump back to the top, and make a long diagonal line that's descending below this bottom line right here. So then we practice on our own. By now you guys know this really well. And we're just going to keep going. So we're going to make a small diagonal and then a long one. And we just practice. That's how we get better at it. And trace, and we make. And if I'm going a lot faster than you're going, you can always pause the video. All right, and then you make one on your own. Have your grown-up check it. Okay, then I'm going to move over here. We're going to practice the letter J. So remember, capital J, you start, it goes above the line. It sits on the line just like capital Y. In fact, all of our capital letters sit up above the line. No capital letters are descending at all. So we're going to make the uppercase capital J, jump back to the top, make our line across. And then for lowercase j, you make a line to the bottom, and then you keep going and descending and make that monkey tail. Then you jump back, and you don't make your dot right here, you make your dot a little bit above there. But you make the J first, and then with a little dot on top. So we're descending J, just like this. And we just make and trace. Make, trace. Remember, it's really important to trace. Do you remember why we practice tracing? It's something called muscle memory. All right, I'm going to tell you what this week's password is. Are you ready? It's Dracula. Do you know who Dracula is? Okay, this is this week's password. Okay, now we're going to move on to the letter P. So we'll practice our uppercase P. And then lowercase p is one of those kind of a backwards magic C letter. Instead of making our curve go this way, like a magic C, we make the line straight down first and then make our curve the other way. So it's kind of a tricky one. Tricks us. It's a backwards. I skipped one. Eek. Do you do that sometimes too? Do you get tricked? Okay. Do you sometimes catch me making mistakes and getting tricked? Okay. And then we're going to do the last one. And then you know what to do here. And then guess what? Then we're going to practice making some words and a sentence. So this word right here is put. Now this is an outlaw word because it doesn't really sound the way if you were to stretch it out, it would say put. But this time we're gonna pronounce it put. Put. P-U-T. And it has a descending letter and a small letter and a tall letter. Right there, see that? Descending, small, tall. All right, what about like? It has a tall letter, a small letter, a tall letter, and a small letter. Do you see a pattern there? Tall, small, tall, small. What pattern is that? A, B, A, B. That's called an A-B pattern. Okay, so our tall, L, small I, tall K, and do you remember E is a baseball letter because you hit the ball and you run around the bases. Just like that. Okay, and then there's jet. And jet has a descending, small, and tall letter. So what kind of pattern would that be? If we have a descending, small, tall, that would be an A, B, C pattern. All right, so we're gonna make our J and our E, hit the ball and run around the bases. Sometimes I forget to make my E that I don't hit the ball far enough. I have to go back and fix it, but that's okay. And my tall letter, uh-oh, do you see where I got tricked? Is T a descending letter? No, it's not. So I'm gonna fix it. It's a tall letter. It doesn't hang down. Okay, and now I'm gonna read this sentence. It says, my puppy plays. So we have the uppercase capital M. We always, 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 always start our sentence with the uppercase capital letter. And then Y is descending. And then look at these nice spaces between the words. Puppy. P-A-P-E. Puppy. If we stretch it out, that's what it sounds like. And then look at that. We've got a descending letter, small, descending, descending, descending. There's a lot of descending letters in puppy. And then a nice space. So we've got my puppy plays. And look at this. We have a descending letter, a tall letter, a small letter, another descending letter, and another small letter. And always end your sentence with a period. And then we're going to practice M, Y. Now we're going to write the sentence by ourselves. Got to leave that good space. Sometimes I get tricked. I'm actually writing these upside down so that you can see what I'm doing. And so sometimes my brain really gets tricked. And then plays. And then there's that magic C letter, A, because it turns from a C into an A, like magic. Okay, and gotta remember that period and have your helper check.